Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial Thursday is going to be based on the Peach palette. I'm so happy I was able to get my hands on one because I love oranges. Aren't those just so good? And it does smell like peaches, but it's more like a candy peach or like peach tea. Like I think peach tea would probably be the closest smell I can think of because I do drink peach tea. Subtle. It's not bad, but maybe because I like peaches, I don't mind it. But maybe if you don't, you might mind it. But it's good. Anyways, this is the look. It's really simple. I'm going to be showing you how I did this whole face of makeup. Again, I'm going out. I have errands to run, so I don't necessarily like to pack on a lot of makeup. So if you want to replicate this look, stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe because I will be posting more videos on a weekly basis. So first we're going to be doing our eyebrows. I'm going to be using the Ulta Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in the color Dark Brown. And I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows to the point where I feel like they both match, where not one is too thick or the other one too thin. So just be patient with this process because brows are one of the most challenging things to learn how to master, and for a beginner, it can be quite challenging. I know it was for me. The reason why I do use the Ulta brand one for everyday use is because each brow pencil is $10. So sometimes they do run a sale where if you buy any 2 Ulta products, you can get 2 free. So you can essentially get 4 brow pencils for $20, which is less than the Anastasia brow pencil. So now that I'm satisfied with my matching eyebrows, we're going to go on to doing our eyeshadow. I'm going to take my Too Faced Shadow Insurance primer and I'm going to be placing it all over the lid. This will ensure that throughout the day my eyeshadow will stay put. And now for the fun part, we're going to be using our palette. We're going to be taking our E60 Large Shader brush from Sigma and we're going to be placing the color White Peach all over the eye area. This is going to be our base color. Then next we're going to be taking our Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. I've been using this brush for a long time. It's ancient, but I still remember what number it is. And we're going to be going into the color Georgia, and we're going to be going right above the crease area. This is going to be our transition color. I did pack on a few layers on just because I am a little bit darker skinned, not too dark, but sometimes lighter shades, it does take a few layers for it to show on my eyelid. With our E38 Diffuse Crease Sigma brush, we're going to be going into the color Puree, and we're going to put that right into our crease area, carefully making sure that we do not go right up into the color Georgia that we just put on, and then with swifting motions, just place it all over the crease area, concentrating the color on the outer corner of the eye. And then with our E40 brush again, without adding any more product, you're going to be blending in both colors together just to make sure that there are no rough lines and it's all perfectly blended. With our E55 eye shading brush from Sigma, we're going to be going in with the color Bellini, which is a shimmery color, and we're going to be placing that all over the eyelid area carefully, making sure that it's all well packed on and blended. With our E45 Small Tapered Blending Brush by Sigma, we're going to be going to the color Charmed, I'm sure, and we're going to be placing it on the outer corner and working it up towards the crease just to very, very softly darken it up a little, but not dramatically where you're taking away the color puree from showing on your crease area. Now with our E40 brush, we're just going to blend the entire area together, making sure there aren't any more harsh lines. At this point, I'm going to set my palette aside to use a little bit later so I can do my under eye area. Next, I'm going to curl my eyelashes with my Tarte eyelash curler. Good enough for me. And then I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. black eye pencil and be lining my upper lid and bottom lid with it. It's one of my favorite eye pencils to use from the drugstores because it is only $1, and I've been using these eye pencils since I was in high school, so it's been a while with them. And then I had a little visitor right before his nap. He loves being in front of the camera. He thinks it's funny. With my Sigma Precision Flat P80 brush, I will be going into my Benefit Cosmetics #2 Bowing Concealer. I will have a picture up as well as link the information about it underneath. For whatever reason, I forgot to record what I was using, getting distracted by the baby possibly. But I'm loving this concealer. It is really, really great for all the acne marks that I have at trying to cover up all the redness and the dark spots that I do have. And then next we're going to be taking the Tarte Shape Tape Light Medium Honey Concealer, and I'm going to be concealer under my eyes, right above my eyebrows, and my nose, and wherever else I feel that I may need some concealing. And then I am awkwardly pulling the wand out of the tube for no good reason. The reason I'm laughing is because my husband had popped up shirtless right behind me during this recording, because apparently me sitting in front of a computer talking to myself and viewing myself was not enough information to show that I am recording. With our dampened beauty blender, I'm going to be pressing in the concealer into my skin just to make sure that it's all evened out and I don't have any harsh white marks all over my face. I'll be showing you my mini version of the beauty blender, which I should have used for these small areas. I really do enjoy using it, but I always forget to use it. Now we're going to be taking my Born This Way light beige foundation from Too Faced, shaking it up a little bit just because I always feel like there's some type of separation. I do the same thing to my MAC foundations. And I'm going to be placing it right on my hand area and putting it all over my face, making sure I dab it all the way in, right around my chin, towards my neck, and just every single area where obviously you don't want to see any harsh foundation lines as well, because nobody likes to see your mask in full display. And I still have a little bit of discoloration from my acne, so I'm going to be taking my MAC NC35 Studio Finish Concealer. It has an SPF of 35, and I'm just going to be placing it with my Sigma Precision Flat Angled P88 brush and mixing it in. I have been using this for years, and it really does help smooth over anything that might have managed to peek through your foundation or any concealer you might have underneath, because for whatever reason acne is just that way, and no matter how hard you try to conceal it, it's still gonna show a little bit. But I always say I rather see the bumps than see the color. And then I'm going to take my dampened beauty blender and just very carefully just go over it and just to make sure that the concealer isn't showing off as it's standing on its own and it's well blended in with my foundation. Now we need to set all the hard work with just this. So I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder with a Real Technique setting brush and placing it right underneath the eye area carefully, as well as around my nose. I'm also going to be taking a large powder brush, which is the F30 from Sigma, and take the powder and put it all over my face, because we want to make sure, again, that all our hard work is set and will be lasting the rest of the day. This step is something new I have been doing. I've been taking some MAC Fix Plus after I have finished setting my face, and I spray it all over, and I think it's helping with ensuring that it does stay budge proof, especially if I have a lot of things to do after I have done my makeup. And then with a thick cardboard, I am just going to fan my face just to make sure that it's dry so I can add on the last touches to this look. And then from the balm, I'm going to be bronzing my face with Bahama Mama, taking this Sigma buffing brush. I don't know what number it is because the number's no longer on the brush. And I want to be tapping it and placing it all over my top of my forehead, by my cheekbones, underneath the chin area, anywhere where I want to create a little bit of a sun-kissed look, because it is winter and I don't like looking like I am winter dead. Then from Hourglass, I'm going to be taking some Mood Light Ambient powder with my Sigma F20 brush and going to be placing it all over my face. I really do think that this gives a nice subtle glow all over the face. For some highlight, we're going to be taking this Lorac Daylight highlighter. It's a very, very gorgeous color. It just gives a really great punch. And I'm going to be taking another brush, which is the same Real Techniques setting brush with the H sticker on it, just so that way I'm not mixing my highlighting with any other colors or any other products. And I'm going to be placing it right on my brow bone, my cheekbones, on my nose, on my cupid bows, anywhere I just want to pack a good punch. Now with my two favorite blushes from Lorac, Aura and Cinematic, I'm going to be taking the color Aura with my Sigma Duo Fiber Powder Blush, which is the number F15, and I'm going to be placing it on the apples of my cheek, working it up towards my cheekbones. And then I'm going to be taking the color Cinematic, and I'm going to be placing that right on the actual cheekbones, going along where I had placed the highlighter earlier. Now to finish the eye look, I'm going to be taking my shorter shader brush, which is the E20 from Sigma, and I'm going to be going into the color Summer Yum and placing it right along the waterline. And then we're going to be going in also with the color Charmed. I'm sure working it from the center to the outer corner of the eye, making sure that we don't go all the way through the color Summer Yum we already laid out, and we can have that two color dimension and make sure that it's all blended well. And then with my favorite mascara of all time, the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, we're going to be putting it on our bottom lashes, and I already did my top lashes earlier, but for whatever reason I did not record. Now, to set everything that we have already done, I'm going to be taking some Max Fix Plus again and setting everything up so now it's all budge proof for the rest of the day. But we're not done yet. We still have to do our lips. So from Too Faced, I'm going to be taking Just Kissed and placing it all over my lip. It's more like a lip balm for me, in my opinion. It feels really nice and creamy. It's just really, really great color, nicely tinted, not too heavy. And then with some Lorac Beauty Queen lip gloss, I'm just going to be slowly dabbing it right all over my lips just to give it more of a glossy gloss look. And because I don't have any more time to do my hair, I'm just gonna pull it all apart and just style it with my hands a little bit, make sure I look good and decent, because we're not going to a Walmart today. Gonna go to IKEA, so you gotta look good. But I hope you enjoyed this look. It's an everyday look that is very nice and clean and natural for an almost no makeup look. But of course, there was makeup involved. Enjoy, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.